Energy vortexes, the red rocks against that gorgeous bright blue sky, peace parks, cathedrals built into the rocks. With the combination of mysticism, spirituality, and adventure, Sedona, Arizona has a very unique personality. With only 36 hours to spend in this famous desert town, we had to make every second count. Welcome to Sedona. Our whirlwind visit started with one of the most famous hikes of all, Cathedral Rock, and it's easy to see why it's a crowd favorite. It has certainly become a favorite of mine. I may have even experienced one of those famous energy vortexes while I was there. Because of our early start the day we hiked Cathedral Rock, our timing worked out perfectly to stop by the Chapel of the Holy Cross when it opened for the day. Built into the rocks, not only is the building a great example of mid-century modern architecture, but the chapel also seems to blend right into its surroundings. And the interior, although seemingly simple, is dominated by the windows looking out onto the red rocks, accented by a large sculpture of Jesus on the cross. Even if you're not Catholic, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous building. By this time, we were getting a little hungry and ventured into Uptown Sedona for some lunch. We had an amazing meal at 89 Agave, Mexican, of course, including guacamole made fresh tableside and some churros that had a few of us in tears. After a quick little walking tour around Uptown Sedona, admiring all the very creative and unique artwork displayed throughout the town, headed back to the Airbnb for a little rest. Finishing our day, we explored the Amitabha Stupa in Peace Park, learning about prayer wheels, stupas, and walking the medicine wheel. Early the next morning, it was time for another popular hike, Devil's Bridge. Good morning from another beautiful morning in Sedona. Today we are doing the Devil's Bridge hike, and we got started about 6:15. It is beautiful watching the sun come up over the mountains behind me, and then we've got more mountains in front, and being an East Coast girl, these colors and these mountains are just, it's just beautiful. Everything, like I said yesterday, everything's just wow, wow, wow. On our drive to the trailhead, we were treated to hot air balloons dancing through the brilliant blue sky first thing in the morning. We opted to take the longer route for Devil's Bridge, starting at the Mescal trailhead. We parked over here at the Mescal day use parking area, and I think it's a brand new parking area. They just put it in, I believe, last December, and it does have like a bathroom here, and it takes about a little over probably close to 2.5 miles to get up to Devil's Bridge from this parking lot. But it's a beautiful hike. You hike through the trees first, and then you get to the upper levels where all the rocks and the scrambling is. And and then of course you have the beautiful bridge when you get there. So the first part of our hike wasn't too crowded, and it was actually very, very pretty and a whole different scenery than what it was once we got up to the Devil's Bridge itself. We're almost to the top of Devil's Bridge. It didn't take very long to get here, although there is a little bit of scrambling up the side of a cliff, sort of. But it is a very, very busy trail on a Sunday. So probably a non-weekend day is a better time to come out here. Devil's Bridge is the largest standing natural arc in Arizona. So it's not surprising. There's a line to have your picture taken on the arc once you reach the top. Just in case you thought it was a good idea, do not approach or feed wildlife, especially rattlesnakes. Surprised they have to tell people that. After the morning hike, our visit was quickly coming to an end. We packed up and started our trip back towards Williams, Arizona. But we had one last stop on our way out at Slide Rock State Park, one of America's top 10 swimming holes. Just outside of Sedona, there is the Sliding Rock State Park. It's about, well, depending on traffic in the middle of Sedona, it's about a 20-minute drive, and it is beautiful. It was originally an apple orchard built by a family that got the property from the Homestead Act in 1910. And in the 1930s, they were instrumental in having the road through this canyon paved. So that introduced the tourism business to this area. But the Sliding Rock itself is this beautiful creek area that you can see the water runs through it and people are swimming. They've got their own little beaches going on. And it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous setup. The slide is actually an 80-foot stretch of Oak Creek that has been worn into the sandstone, and it was a great place to be on such a hot day. The water was freezing, but it was fun to kind of be like a kid on the water slide. We drove back through the gorgeous Oak Creek Canyon scenic route and made it to Williams in time to have a little ice cream and then carb load with a pasta dinner before our challenge the next day, hiking the Grand Canyon rim to river.